Hello, my name is Sister Anna Christie. I'm a Dominican sister of Saint Cecilia who lives here at Greyfriars Convent in Elgin, Scotland. We run youth groups and catechism classes for children here at the convent and just enjoy being with children and teaching them about God's love. Today I'm going to read to you from the Children's Bible, and we're going to read from the book of the prophet Ezekiel. The story is God wishes to forgive his people. God spoke to his people through his prophet Ezekiel. Because you were unfaithful to me, because you did not listen to my word, but violated my commandments, you have lost your country and must now live in exile. But the Babylonians are now saying, "This is God's people, surely. Why have they lost their land?" They are mocking you and mocking me. But they will learn that I am the Lord. I will gather you together and lead you back into your own land. I will make you into new men, men who will serve me faithfully. I will take out the heart of stone from your bodies and give you a human heart. I will bestow my spirit upon you so that you may respect my commandments and fulfill them. You will live in the land I gave to your ancestors. You will be my people, and I will be your God. That's Ezekiel chapter 36, verses 20 through 28. Has your father or your mother or your teacher ever told you, because you did that, you're going to be punished? Oh, we hate to hear those words. They make our stomachs feel like they're going straight to the bottom of our toes. In this reading from Ezekiel, God says to the people of Israel, because you were unfaithful and did not listen to my word, you have lost your country and you must live in exile. Exile means to live away from the country where you were born, not because you chose to, but because others are forcing you to. God was not punishing the people in this story for their unfaithfulness by putting them into a foreign country. No, their own actions led directly to this consequence. It wasn't like when your mom says, because you ate too much chocolate, I'm going to put you in timeout. It was more like when your mom says, because you ate too much chocolate, you have a stomach ache. That's a natural consequence. Just so, in this story, God is pointing out to the people, because you were unfaithful, the natural consequence is that others conquered you. You know that when you've done something wrong, you know how sorry you feel. You wish that you could undo what you did. You don't want to carry the consequences of your actions, and you certainly never want to do it again. And sometimes you discover you do it again, and you wonder why. And you feel bad all over again, over and over and over again. In this story, there's a very important lesson here. God does not directly punish people to make them feel bad about themselves. No, God does directly give people the help that they need to live good lives. He says, I will take out of your bodies a heart of stone and give you a human heart instead. So let's for just a moment see a stone. I have a stone here, and it's very hard. And if I was to put this stone into a bucket of water and roll it about a bit for a few moments, I would see that the stone is dripping water. But if I was to cut this stone in half, it would still be quite dry inside because it's too hard to take in all of the water. This is like the heart of the people of Israel in the story of Ezekiel today. God was loving them. He was giving them commandments. But all of that love and those commandments were falling right off because their hearts were too hard to receive it. I also have here a spongy heart, more like a heart of flesh. Let's see what happens when this is put into the water. Put it into the water, and I see that this heart is absolutely dripping with water. In the same way, God wants to give us a heart of flesh, a human heart that can accept and receive all of his love and the commandments which are good for us to live. And when we receive all of that love in a heart of flesh, then we will be able to love others and do good to others and live the commandments of God very, very easily. God did remove our hard hearts in a very special moment called baptism. In baptism, God removes our natural heart of stone, and he gives us a human heart, actually a divine heart, a heart that's able to receive his love and soak it all in and pour it out again to others. We find that when we have this heart of flesh, we have nothing to fear. Each day, you are invited to go and pray to the Lord and let yourself receive all of his love. When you do that, you will discover how loved you are by God, how precious you are to him, and that nothing that you do can separate you from him.